Hopefully the fan in the other room's not being picked up too bad. I'm sure it is. Okay, so... we have a fair few data points now. I think I can get up to 13. Stats. Oh no, I can get up to 13. Maybe? Actually, no, I don't think I can. I cannot. Well, not that attitude. Equipment. Serpent. That was at 108. So we are at 13 now. So 108 plus 13 would be 131. It's still 12. And 32 is where we swap over to 13. Like every 14 points is one. But down here we were doing way more than that. I feel like it changed. Right here. So 1 divided by 6 is, of course, 6. 1 divided by 11 is 11. That's 6. Really, I should be doing these inversely. So this is actually going to be, to the calculator, 1 divided by 6. .1. 0.16 repeating. 1 divided by 11. I do live. Welcome back, Sakai. I really need this, but sure. This is 0.090909. And go back to 12 divided by 2, which is 2 over 12. So 161. 0.16 repeating. We go 7, or we go 2 divided by 17, which is 0.1176. This is just going to become 0.16 repeating. Now read edge. What? Imagine telling me to go off myself or off my stream. Probably meant the former. 3 divided by 23 is 0.13. 0. Again, this is 0.16 repeating. I am genuinely really confused about why this should change this, because this is not just, it is following the 1 of 6 pattern so perfectly. I've been bullied enough tonight, Sakai. You weren't doing a good enough job, the ISP took over, so when we get here, I don't really care too much about these numbers in between. I'm still gonna record them, because it might give me an idea about what's going on here. 0.13793. Uh-huh. Imagine you being nice to me. 5 divided by 35 is 0.4285. .14634. I do hope you feel better soon. Don't want to be sick for too long. 725. Uh-huh. G-O. Probably was gonna say goblin. Divided by... the word's hard. Yeah, tried, uh-huh. 3.1538. Yeah, 4. And this is where we get into confusion, because... what the heck? So 52 plus... then the next one goes up 14. So this jump from 42 to 52, that's a jump of 10. And then after that, we consistently jump 14. And I don't get why. Roya, why are you doing this to us? I don't think any of the other weapons, well, at least none of the ones I've seen do this. So, like, this is a difference of 6. Just gonna... it doesn't matter. Then you come over here and 50... Wait a minute. I'm curious. So if I do 108 divided by 12, I get 9. I do 94 divided by 11. No, I get 8.545454. I do 80 divided by 10, I get 8. Huh. It's like these are just totally different scales. Okay, we're gonna keep doing this because I'm very confused right now. 12307. I don't care about that one because it's the upper range. I do 9 divided by 6. Brain, please. English. English hard. Oops, missed the 3. Missed the 6. If we do, so this is go. That's 52 divided by 8. Not 6, it's 6.5. 5 multiplier. 66 divided by 9. 7.3 repeating. Divided by, no, wrong way. 9 divided by 79. 1139.2. And divided by 80. Okay. And divided by 93. And 75.2. Divided by 94. 1170.02. I guess this one doesn't matter, right? This is the upper extent, yeah. So 12 divided by 108. We get the 0.1 repeating. Go from 6 to 6.5 to 6.3 to 8. Like, what even is the pattern there? I mean, yeah, I'm doing data entry and figuring out equations here, so it's gonna be that's what the stream's gonna be. Like, the first part's linear and the second part is not. I don't even think it is. Well, that's not true. Because they're plus 14s. Aha. 12 divided by 131. 0.09. 9160. 9160. Okay, and then 13, 30. Yeah. And if I do 132 divided by 13, I get 10.15. 3, 8. Okay, now I'm very curious here. I think the issue here is you get slope, you have y equals mx plus b. Fortunately, I don't have b calculated here, so I'm just dividing both of that. I'm just doing y divided by mx plus b. I need to get b away so that I can figure out the slope. Here it starts at 0, very easy slope. Here it does not, so we start right here, and this, no, because this is difference of 10. Well, this is where it takes over. It's actually not necessarily the difference there. We do 60, 80, or 66 to 80, that's 14. 66 to 52 is 14, so we do 50, if we do, well, I want to do 80 minus 14 is 66 minus 14, 52. We do 38. We'll do 88 to 66 to 52 to 38 to 24, 10. Alright, so it's plus 10. See if I can do a Google Drive here. We need to don't need to go too much here, but games, yeah. New folder, Bleak Faith. New sheet. Title spreadsheet, ability. Gonna set this up before I accidentally dox myself in a new tab. Alright, so ability, failures. Perfect. Alright, so we're gonna call this one fail drops. Amazing. So we have 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. I mean, I keep VODs on YouTube, but I'm not doxing myself. I was just setting it up in a new tab so that I don't. This one's 3, 4. Yeah, is where we go 5. Nope, 30 is where we go 5. Chill drops dash. You know what? I don't need to do it like this. Do I do it like this anyway, so is the question. Might as well, I guess. So 51 is still 7. This is where we go to 8. Now is where we go to big numbers, so 65. It couldn't be you, because you just don't stream to YouTube. So 66. And 80. Six is supposed to be. Eh. I prefer having it somewhere in case I want to reference it in the future. Better to have it on YouTube servers than my own. So 66 goes to 9. 80 goes to 10. I definitely know how to count. And 94 is where we go up to 11, I believe. Oh, 12 is at 108. Thirteen's at 132. It's so hard to do the fine movements when you're wearing a brace and can't hold a mouse. There we go. Here's where we can do some fun stuff, where we go like A divided by B. And then we can do B divided by... I don't remember which one was more important. I did... It's fine. Ooh, that's 8. Interesting. God darn it. Actually, I can just do this. I'd rather not see all of those numbers, so I can just go copy this. Whenever it changes, I can do this. 1 divided by that. Four, 5. And this is where stuff gets weird. And where numbers start not being correct. So normally would have been right here. Would have been the change, but it wasn't. So. This is where we go to the other way, where it's -10. Maybe it was -10? Maybe it wasn't -10. That's it. We can do... Because now... you can change that number without changing everything. So if I just go... it's 5, now all those change. What did it say? What if it's -2? Oh. Wait, no, it'd be -4. That doesn't quite fit either. Oh. It's -10. I need to add that. No. Alright, so according to this, it's going to be 0, 10, 24, 38, 52, 66, 80, 94. That seems right. 108, 122. Yep. Nope. Wait a minute. No, that's... should be 122, shouldn't it? Looks required. Just 12. Yeah, it's 122. 14. Okay. Yeah, 136. Is where we go with the 14. So. Okay. Of course, here that's going to be unknown. 10 would be. I don't know what 10 would be actually. So at 48, we have 7. 52 is what I care about, though. 52 is at 8. That's gonna be 9, 10, 10. Okay, so it looks like it's +4. This equals that minus all right. What happens if I do this divided by that? Difference of 14. I don't think I'm doing the math right here. I'm definitely not, actually. So these are the actual stats. Where if we go on this scale, this is what we got. Like, this is just minus this minus 4. You know, it's kind of funny actually, because this is modifying both. We have y to mx plus b slope, which is what we're looking for, because all of these have been linear so far. It just so happens that it's more like y plus c equals mx plus b or something, because this is starting at an offset. And then this is also starting in an offset. So we could just do this equals That minus 10. Yeah, 0 to 14. That seems fine. That minus 5. Now we can do that divided by that. There we go. Now we have 14. There we go. Which means we can also do equals 1 divided by this. That's the slope of that line. Oh my gosh. Alright, so that has a... What does it change, I wonder? And so now we know that I can't do... I can get rid of this. We can't do a just basic attribute bonus scalar. I'm just gonna call it scalar. Because apparently they can have multiple. So you have from here, well, damage equals base damage is 10. Plus and then times the hits. So in this case, there's basically two different versions here. Damage equals 10 plus n times 0.16666. Or I guess you could say n divided by 6. Times, and then it's like, what did we say that was? 150? So that's the base, but once you get a high enough ability, becomes damage equals 10 plus n divided by 14 times 150. Which is really weird to me. So it's basically damage equals 10 plus... Food. You do this. Oh, that's not what you... I wasn't looking for Google Sheet stuff or Excel stuff. I was looking for it like actually how you write it in an equation. Well, to be fair, stat, say 13. Damage. This would be equals if that is greater than the cutoff, which is, what is the cutoff? Oh yeah, there's also more to that equation than this, because there's that plus bit. So this is not quite correct. But this is a very important part. But I need to get to this. I'm actually gonna insert a row above. This is damage bonus. All right, now how do I get back to that? That's the question. 10 divided by 14. You get 5 out of that. Plus 4? There's gonna be rounding, that's true, too. Man, why couldn't they just be simple like the first equation, where it's just n divided by 6? Been too long since I did this sort of math. Can't even write stuff in a notebook to better get my thoughts together, because freaking wrist brace. One day I won't be broken. I say lying through my teeth. Hopefully once I get this figured out, the rest of these abilities will be a whole lot easier to figure out. Oh. I've been messing with X and B. Okay, so it's actually Y equals M plus K X plus B. I think. You know what? Let's just do this. 10 and 5. Point 2 is 80 and 10. It's a lot of stuff. Yeah, so this is 1 over 14. Maybe this isn't correct. Y equals 14. Like the 0, 0. 0. Wouldn't it be +4? I don't know which one. What's the graph supposed to look like? Wait. Okay, this would be the attribute. This would be the stat. This would be the damage. So this. Yeah. Attribute would be +4. Yeah. So it'd be -4. Would it be +4? +4, right? Then we're at 10. Like this is the part that's hurting my brain. I think it's because this is 4. Like, let's say we just offset this by 1, right? Or even if we offset it by 4. The problem here is this is still offset so that these are wrong. We don't get a nice +14 every time. I don't think. Yeah. So 10, 12, 12, 13, yeah. Whereas if I get rid of that and do equals this +4, oops, +4, +4, if we do this, that, I think that's more, no. Ugh, boy, what's the math here? Been too long since I did watch algebra. I mean, we got down here and figured it out, but like, I need to be able to go from these numbers up to these numbers. Plus... You know what? Screw it. Let's just do this. I don't care about that. This. Is H2 divided by 14 plus 4. Actually, that kind of works. This is gonna round up. But that's the thing, is if I do this and do, and it's H3 plus 4, all of a sudden these work out perfectly. Okay, so I was right. It needed to be slightly different. Okay, so if I do y equals mx plus b. Well, b is b is just plus 4. X is the stat, so we're gonna call that n. Well, we'll call it stat. So this is going to be, so okay, so it's going to be stat plus 4 divided by 14. So that is the stupid equation for figuring that out. Okay. I suppose it technically could be it could be this one, or not this one. It could be the H2 divided by 14. It could be this. Because rounding is a thing in the game. So if we go round up. Ah, forgot the D. Which one is it? Ah, that's a good question. Well, they're always going to round up, though. So I could actually go round up. I don't think this rounds up, though. Oh, no, it does. Just round, then. So, that rounds the 4. I don't remember if the game rounds up or down. But that's one equation figured out. Actually, let's add it over here. Let's see how the guess works. Ooh, that's not looking promising. That's not looking promising. That's also not looking promising. Or this is just round. Rather than round up. You piece of fucking shite. There we go. Okay. So that round does work here too. Okay. Both of these are round. Well, this one's actually working here. But it doesn't work here. Interesting. $50, $51. Okay. What is round down? I think that was something we figured out a while ago. Might have been round down. Okay, well this one works with round down. Alright, looks like this is the equation. So round down, stat plus 4 divided by 14 plus 4. Alright, so we'll insert one to the left here. So this is where we go into the first part, which is just going to be equals this divided by 6. Oh, we do need the round down. So I think it's at 42 where this probably switches over. So this is going to equal less than 42. We're just going to use so attribute damage 1. Whoops. We're gonna go grab this. Whereas this is gonna equal this. Actually, we just go damage 1, damage 2. And plus that times 150. So if we're less than the cutoff, we use damage 1. Otherwise, we use damage 2. So at 13, it should be 800 or 1800. Let's see if that's true. Equipment. Take offering at Serpent. So at 13, whoops. 1800. There we go. Oh my lord. This is diabolical. I don't know how this is gonna be displayed. Need that on here. Hmm. Because I want all these cards to be the base. Things I would like to include. Do this. So if I did a base damage, what's this 10? Hits. This is 150. Type. Sharp. Tribute. Agility. None of those are changing, right? Actually, I think I would rather have it more like that. At this point, I could have Scalar. Scalar 2. I think this would be Scalar 1. Cut off. 1. So this would be... divided by 6. This would be 1 divided by 14. The cutoff here would be 42. Or switch fail 1 or something. Because I don't know how many cutoffs some of these abilities will have. I think it's really dumb that there's 2 scalars here, because as you can see, this would get much larger if you just kept going. Like you'd go up to 22 instead of capping out at like 13, 14. Funny though, if it was swapped around, this would be a stronger ability. So if you started with the divided by 14 with offset of 4, it'd be better initially, because you just start higher, and then the other one could take over. I think that'd be better, but you know, it's just because kill traps is so bad. I wonder if there's a way. This is wiki.gg. I think I'm gonna have to chat with one of the... I don't want that. One of the users. About whether or not I can add a formula here. Because I think it would be better if I could just state the formulas in here. So rather than have this, it'd be like damage calculation. And it'd be like formulas. And then it'd just be a, like, try it. So then I could do something like, you know, I just have these paste those there. And then this would just be a text box. Like show preview. Why didn't those... What? Why is this one? It's weird and I hate that. It's really dumb that those just became inline. I don't really need to be an input. I like the idea, but not sure. Oh yeah, Mark level 2 also changes damage numbers, so that's fun. Some things are going to be a lot harder to figure out than others for that one. Unless it bases off the weapon damage, actually. How many marks? Zeros. With abilities? Probably not. One. Mark 2. Oh, it's passive. Mark 4. 2 maybe? 112? I don't know about that. Most of my weapons I've upgraded, so yeah, shields don't have damage numbers. And 281. I'm gonna have to test that quite a bit. If I can see if a few weapons, if I can test a few weapons to see if the damage number scales the same based on mark level, then I can just assume, which is a bad assumption, that they all do. But hard to say. Okay. So I guess for now, guess for now, I'm gonna just be trying to figure out more ability scalars. Or ability formulas, I guess, because I'm going all out here. I mean, I figured out this one a while back. Like, I did figure that was divided by 14. I just wanted to know what the whole formula was, which we found. Guess we can do dash. Oops. That divided by 6. So base damage is 859. Hits is 1. Alright, so this goes... Dash uses intelligence. I don't know if there's a helmet that drops intelligence, actually. I don't think there is. So 5 intelligence it is, which is okay. Character 5 intelligence. We are at 71. $85. What the frick? $100. Okay. I'm kinda concerned here. 114. $128. Okay, at least we're having more consistent numbers. $143. I had to open my mouth. $157. Man, I don't want to click this 100 times to figure out the equation. 171. I have regrets. 186. I have so many regrets. Wait, that's difference of 4, a difference of 4, a difference of 5, a difference of 5. Yeah, this is going to be a fun time. 14, 200. Difference of 14. Actually, this could be a bit easier, I suppose. 15, 214. 229. Oops. 243. I have so many regrets choosing this ability. I don't think the others would have been any better, but 257. Click, there we go. 272. Alright, so equals that minus that. Bam, okay. So 14, 15, 14, 14, 15, 14, 14, 15, 14, 14, 15, 14, 14, 15. Alrighty. Now we can do something like this. So, that plus I do 71. Actually, we're not going to do that here. And 29. Yeah, okay, so this works. So we're just gonna cheat here. We're just gonna bring this all the way down. And perfect. Okay, so at some point this should be wrong. But I just feel like spamming a button for a little bit. So 46. 46, we're at 650. 46. 650. Well, that's... What the hell? Seriously, 650 at... Oh no, wait, that's 30. Oh, I went to the row number. My bad, my bad. 650. 46. 46 is 650. What the... Oopsies. Okay, yeah, so something goes wrong before this. Because it is bigger. Let's go to 40. 572. 40. 572. Oh. So we're one off there. What's the one before it? 39 is 588. 558. I know numbers. Okay, so this one's correct. This one's not. This is 573. We do 41, 586. Okay. $42. 601. That's correct. 43, 615. Okay, here we go. $629. Interesting. So 558. Here's 13, then it goes to 15. 14 to 14. Let's keep going. 45 is 644. What? $46. Wait, what? $650. Did I mispunch a number or something? No, 644. There's a difference of 6 right here. That's wild. Okay, I'm gonna go down to 30. Actually, let's go back to 20 here. That should be 286. $300. I'm a feeling this pattern might break again before we get to that. I don't think it's going to, but I do think I need to check. 314. $329. 343. 343 Studio 357. Maybe it won't. That'd be cool. 372. 386. 400. 100. Pro tip, don't learn numbers in other languages. Unless you just like using the wrong ones. 429. Also, don't just randomly practice them for funsies. Get you in the habit of just using them when you aren't necessarily meaning to. It's just fun though. 58. 472. 46. So far it is keeping the pattern. Good morning, Alexandro. How are you doing? 35. 501. 515. 529. No, I think it's pretty hot in a lot of places around the world right now. I know here we have heat advisories going on. I wasn't actually sure if I was going to stream tonight or not, or today, or whatever you want to call it. It's a little warm. 34. Here's where it gets weird. So 39. I have the night off, so don't need to work right now, which is nice. 572. Wait, that's 40 points. 572. I must have misclicked. 558. Uh, 3:35 a.m. I work night shift. So as what I'm used to, this is basically my 3 and 3:30 in the afternoon. Eight. 5:44, yeah. 58, yeah. Currently, I am trying to figure out 72 the damage calculations for the abilities. 586. This is where weird stuff happens. $556 to 601 615. Okay. We have figured out how Caltrops is calculated. It has 2 different formulas. based on what your stats are. So once you get to 42 agility, it switches over to use a different formula. So the base is every 6 stat points you get +1. So it's the stat divided by 6. Pretty easy. Once you get to 42 points, it's your stat +4 divided by 14. Have a good day at work. Hopefully you can get through it without cooking too much. Or getting too hot. Currently we're trying to figure out Dash's ability scaling. 43. $29, 44, 650, 656. What? Oh. Thanks. I'm trying to keep it, trying to get it as filled out as possible. Is this what happens with Dash? It just goes to 662. It does. So it swaps from going between 14 and 15 to 6. So each point initially gives you +14 or +15 damage, and then once you hit 45 points, you're getting +6 instead for damage, which is a massive drop. I think I can do that right now, actually. Should have enough mana. Yup. Settings. So I have seamless transition on right now. Actually, it's going to change my helmet back to my normal one. This is going to be a very long transition because Uranopolis takes forever to load. A bit of my lunch while I wait. So it should go dark shortly here. That means we're almost done with the transition. Okay, so we're dark right here. Once it flashes again is when I'm going to stop the, when I'm going to turn off the transition option. Or, yeah. As it starts stuttering there, it means the level is loading, so I can turn that off. And now Uranopolis is no longer loading. Now this does a few things, which makes it very easy to do the skip. Because I don't have to skip Nergay, because he's just not going to be there. I do hope my graphics card can handle this, though. Oh, my bad. Let me swap that. I have a bad habit of forgetting that that's on. It looks like my graphics card is surviving so far. Oh, nope, now it died. Alright, let's look down here maybe? Yeah. I'm trying to keep my FPS up here so there's less of the less issues for my GPU, yeah. I might actually be able to do graphics, change to 30. That might help. It seems to be helping. Okay, I can actually look forward, so it's seems to have helped a lot. In that case, I can just start rolling a bit. You know, I forgot which spot I was at. If I thought about it, I would have went to Ghost Town so I didn't have to do this long run. I was trying to reach Uranopolis, or not Uranopolis, the Mechanarium Abyss from here. I can almost reach the Desert Mirage teleporter in there. Almost. Yeah. You can almost make it. You can make it if you are in the recalibration sequence. That character is able to make the jump. But the normal character is not. So the teleport orb that takes you from desert to Desert Mirage, the Wormlord, that's always in the world. Which is why you can jump from Mechanarium or Machinarium to that. You can also do it from here. If you're using the recalibration character, you trigger that and run all the way back, you can get to the orb. I shared a picture of that in the Discord, in the Bleak Faith Discord. However, you can't teleport with that character, which you found out when you tried using the elevators. They just don't work. So if you're using that character, you just stand inside the orb and you don't teleport. But if you use the normal player character, you can't make the jump, or at least I don't think you can. I can show you that after showing the recalibration. Or showing you Monastery. I really wish I used the Ghost Town teleporter. I just forgot where it was because I was trying to make that jump beforehand. That's why I was in upper blocks rather than Ghost Town. I was trying to jump to Mirage to find Wormlord. You'll also notice that because of the glitch, there's no serpent flying around here. Yeah, so I was using the reload cancel glitch from upper blocks. So I was in upper blocks, and then I took the elevator and canceled it there. That way I was closer to the jump I need to do for Desert Mirage. If that makes sense. Because the jump for Desert Mirage was over on that tower we started on. Which is, so that's why I was over on that side of the map, rather than using Ghost Town so I could come all the way over here. See, I haven't beaten Ergay on this save yet, but he's not here just because we canceled the level loading. I can just go right through. They're all in the same game world. Whether you consider them connected, I guess, is up to you. But yes, I would say they are. So, I don't have to do anything special here, I can just run out. Let's see where this bridge goes. Oh, there's no collision on this one. What's this? Wait a minute. I think this is the train track for the subway. Yeah. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, so transition things like this will stay loaded at all times regardless of the area you're in. I don't know why they do that. Yep. Yeah, this is the ghost town. Right there, straight ahead, that's the entrance from Monastery to block. Not sure what that is. Should be a lever somewhere around here, but I don't see it. They know some of it. I've shared some in the Discord. If you want to join the Bleak Faith Discord, there's a link in the description. I've shown off a little bit of this stuff, so they're aware of some of it. I'm sure their programmer is aware that the transition stuff always stays loaded. I think it's probably a limitation to the game engine they're using. We no, didn't quite make that. Oh, so yeah, that is the tower, or that's where monastery is supposed to be, I believe. I think this is supposed to be block right here. It's not actually block, but if you're looking down, you're supposed to see this and think it's block. Uses the same structures. You can think of it kind of like a low poly version of block. Yeah, so we'll restart the sequence. Okay. How to remember. Where do I need to go to get back to recalibration? Actually, I think it's on the other side. I think it's over here. And there's a lot of little areas. A lot of little areas that are very unique and interesting in the game. Ooh, I don't know if I can... Oh, wait. Maybe I can jump up there. Probably not. I know I didn't run the whole way back to the beginning. Ooh, what's this? I don't remember how exactly I got there. It is so funny being able to roll in the air. Where? I'm trying to remember where I had to be. You know what? I think I have to actually be up here. Yeah, it is. It's very easy to get stuck when you're doing this and have to reset to the top here. Oh yeah, forgot there's a cutscene here. Isn't it just like over here or something? Whoops. I don't think I can get out of that. Oh wait, oh there we go, cool. Needed a bit of momentum. Yeah, right here. I'm just running to change my location. Or changing my momentum, changing what direction I'm falling. There we go. Almost back to the start. I can show you the teleportation orb to Desert Mirage. Hopefully I remember what angle I have to be to make the jump. That I do not know. I know this part here that I'm about to do is not going to be a safe spot. Okay, so we want to go something like this. It'd be cool if they brought the seamless loading over to PS5, but I don't think that's going to happen. I think I just run here, get a little bit of a boost of distance. This ground here is actually not ground. Right. Now, where is the teleporter? Ah, right in front of us here. So yeah, this is the teleport orb, which unfortunately doesn't trigger when we're in this mode or in this game state. Yeah, it doesn't work while we're in this state. I think it would work if I'm in the normal state, so if I don't recalibrate, but I don't think I can make the jump. Well, wait a minute. I wonder if I could if I used, if I had more speed. Let's go take a look at the bridge before I try that out. Because I use Zealot, I can get increased run speed, movement speed, and that might be enough. I might need to actually be on this. I don't know if I can make it to the bridge from here. I don't know where they lead, so that one's not real, apparently. But I know the middle one is. I landed on that the other day. Barely made that. Oh no. Well. Fortunately, if you jump, you can't roll with this character, so that... Whoops. You roll while you fall, unless you jump. It is very weird controlling this character in the air. It's not the same as air strafing. It's you have a weird momentum. I mean, I'm sure you felt the weird momentum on the character in the PS5, where you're like falling, but you're kind of walking, kind of falling. If you roll, it will kind of roll in and not quite where you're looking. It's just weird. Of course, if you jump, you have normal air strafing, but you have so much less control if you do that. So I've never explored over here. Like, I feel like you can do this with a normal character. I don't know. Yeah, that's something I might need to do in the future. Wait, what? Why does this not have collision now? I am actually really confused now. This had collision the other day. Unless it was that other one, but I thought it was the middle one here. Huh. The only thing I've changed is my FPS. Unless it's... The only thing I can think of is if it doesn't extend that far, if there is collision on just a part of it. Yeah, I lowered the FPS so that my GPU doesn't overload when rendering. Otherwise, the stream gets very stuttery. Stutters a lot. but before I actually landed on the bridge, so I don't know what changed. I didn't run that way though, so I think it might not extend too far. There might be a hitbox on it. Because before, I think I followed these pipes down. We'll try that. Okay, maybe I don't. Or we go this way. Maybe it was the farther bridge I took. Maybe it wasn't this one. Try the far bridge. One of the bridges worked before, that much I know. Yeah, I'm gonna try the far bridge. That may have been the one I actually jumped on first. The one on the right was the one I went to first that we fell through. I'm gonna try the one on the left. Okay, assuming I didn't do that. Alright, that makes it a bit harder. Missed where I was aiming. Alright. I'm just gonna climb the rocks this time rather than fall off early again. Actually, I'll give this one more try. This first one to the right, just because I can fall from here to it. Correct. Unless the FPS does actually impact this, which I don't think it does. Yeah, so we'll try left. I just wanted to re-verify that since it was right there. Just wanted to confirm. Didn't waste too much time. So we're gonna climb these rocks this time so we can try and get to that far bridge. Yeah, I think I need to go over here. I don't think I need to go that far. You know, maybe you're right. I don't think I went there before though. No, it was definitely this bridge here I got on. I'm gonna try changing my FPS one time. I want to see something. Okay, I forgot which bridge I was going to. Yeah, it's right down there. No, it's a bit further. Yeah, I think you're right. I think that would make it. But I do want to try and turn up my FPS to see if that's the cause. I think it might be. Yeah, if this doesn't work, then I will go back to the palace and see if I can get over there, get to that bridge from there. But I'm pretty sure it was the middle bridge I landed on before. And the only difference I can think of is my FPS. Swap back up to 90. And I know FPS can change some things. Yeah, I'm giving the middle bridge one more try. No. Yeah. Frames per second, FPS. Unless it's just I have to be further out, but I don't know. Alright, we'll try the far bridge now. Know what? So I'm pretty sure before I landed on that middle bridge, the only thing I've changed in my settings since then is the FPS setting, the frames per second. I dropped from 60 to 30. So I was just trying one more time to see if increasing it back to what it was would fix, or would let me land on that bridge, but no. Well, I landed on one before. It's possible I have to be further away, but I don't know. The only other thing I can think of is it might matter what zone you came from. Like, before I came from Ghost Town, whereas this time I came from Upper Blocks. Maybe that has something to do with it, I don't know. I'd be shocked if it did, but it's possible. Oh, my poor FPS. Something down there really is... Oh no. Didn't land on the right one. Oh, if I can get to that pipe. Then maybe? I don't think that's actually closer. Yeah, I think it is too far. Might be possible if I can get on that pipe. I don't know, I think it might be possible. I'd be landing on the back of the rock formation and going around to the other side, if it's possible. I won't be able to land directly on the bridge. Well, we'll give it a few more attempts. I'll try and land on the correct, fallen tower this time, though. Okay. Hmm. There. What if I get higher? Maybe around the other side. See if we can go this way. No, I don't think so. Nope. It's close. Mom, he gave him some nice things to say. Now get back to your job. And you go down Blue Jack. And you see the sky. And you're working in a dungeon for your pen to weak rise. No, so that one seems to be unable to be landed on. Curious about this other one though. I just need to be farther. I don't know why I can't land on it now. Nope, you can't make the jump. I tried a few more times, it's just too far, like you said. I was trying to see if I could land a bit further on that one and see if that worked. But it doesn't seem to. So I don't know what changed, unless it's because I didn't come from Ghost Town. I don't know what that would have to do with it, or maybe I have to let the level load a little bit longer. I'm not really sure. You know. Ooh. One more attempt. I'm gonna try. No, I don't drink coffee. It ain't too bad though. It's only 4:30. Heck, normally I would just be on break right now or getting off break. I'm not a huge into caffeine, but I definitely will believe all y'all's your guys' espresso is great. I'm sure it is. You know, I don't know how I landed on that before. I'm starting to think it might have been... It depends how long you let the level load for. I don't know. But I will show you the orb from the teleportation orb to Desert Mirage without being in the recalibration. Yeah, the only thing I can think of is it just depends how long you let the level load for. I was pretty quick on canceling it. So maybe I should have let it load a bit longer, I don't know. Now for the very long elevator ride. If it works somehow, it will be done. Eventually, maybe. And wait for the stutter where it loads into Uranopolis. Right there. Turn that off, and load transition is done. Now we get to jump into the abyss. Well, once we get to the top, we still have to get there. God, these elevators, man. Oh, here we are. See. Need to be like right here, I think. Yes. That it is. Oh, look, floating grass. And desert is the lowest part of the game. So if you were able to make this jump, you would literally be going from the highest to the lowest zone in the game. Ah, yeah, it's right there. It's so close, yet so far. Let's see. Let's try using Zealot. That might be enough. I think I have perks. Yup. I need to land on that. So we'll every attempt I have to redo all that. Perks. Okay, let's try Zealot. We will upgrade that so it stacks up to 3 times for 30% more movement speed. Okay. Oh, I wanted to hit the lever, not the ladder. And now we wait for another 5 minutes for the elevator to reach the top. Just gonna eat some more of my lunch, I guess. Well, we're halfway. Stuttering, we will turn that off. The reason I swapped to the staff is because using the staff's projectile will trigger Zealot's buff. I can just shoot 3 projectiles and get the full buffs from it. And that will give me an additional 30% run speed. Hopefully, that's enough to make the jump. Because that would be hilarious. Alright, so I do need to aim more over... Yeah, more like this, I think. No, I don't think I angled the... I don't think I had the right angle there. We definitely have more distance. By a lot. Nope, it is all based on, gut instinct and trying to remember. I'm sure once I figure it out, if you can do it, I can, like, use the staff to aim at a certain brick or something while standing at a given position, but right now it's all vibes. Oh my god, wait a minute, we're almost overshooting this. Wait a minute. Oh, are we gonna miss it by just a... Oh! Oh, we were so close, but that is makeable. Oh my gosh, okay. Well, this is gonna be so much fun. Missed it by, oh yeah, 2 meters indeed. But it is very, very doable. And there is absolutely no point to this skip, but it's hilarious. Like the Mechanarium skips, there are reasons you might want to do those. Absolutely none for this one. Other than it's just really funny. It's gonna be great. Just need to get that angle figured out. Just a little more to the right. For like... There's not much reason to do this in various ways to play the game. Like, in a normal run, you have zero reason to do this. There's absolutely no reason. In a speed run, you're not really coming here. And if you do, say you're doing all bosses, so you need to fight Nergay. There's still not much reason to do this because you have to go to a different zone and then come back. There's just not a good reason to ever do this outside of it's fun. Like, that is the reason. It's still fun, like, it's the same as exploring, right? most of the time there's no reason to explore the map. It's not going to find you any uh, shortcuts like, oh, you're just looking around Ghost Town. No, that's not an important zone. But it's still fun to do, you know? Yeah. And honestly, that's probably the most important reason. Okay, so if we want to... yeah, exploring Bleak Faith it's so much fun. You find so many weird things that probably weren't intended. But that's part of the appeal. And of course there's a cloud here blocking my visibility, so I can't see where I need to jump. Yeah, I love the freedom Bleak Faith gives its players. There's only a few areas where there's invisible walls or kill zones that keep you from doing stuff. But most of the time, things have hitboxes. You can jump on that random rock that's just floating there. Like, yeah. It's just so much fun. Okay, so we need to be... exactly. I feel like this might be the right angle. I don't know. I think that was basically the angle I did before. Don't think we're gonna make this. I won't say we're not going to, but I don't think we're making it on this attempt. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh no. Oh no, I'm overshooting it. No, no, no. Please. Wait. Oh my gosh. No shot. We did it. Oh my gosh. And we're in Desert Mirage. Like, what other game? Oh no, I didn't want to trigger that. Now I don't have my teleportation. Oh well. Now I don't have my respawn over in upper blocks. But what other game will let you jump across 5 maps? That's great. You can ever figure out how to get past kill zones on console, you have a challenge to do. I actually wonder if there is a kill zone that extends that far back there. Because we just jumped from... So to get from Uranopolis to Desert Mirage, you will normally have to go from Uranopolis to Upper Blocks to Block to Mechanaria, can you get from Mechanarium to Upper Blocks? Yeah, you can. So, Uranopolis to Upper Blocks to Mechanarium to Desert Mirage. So we skipped 4 zones. Upper Mechanarium, Desert, or 3 zones. Something like that. Welcome in, Tay. How are you this morning? Oh, I don't have stats. Oh, no. Oh, I'm about to get my butt kicked. Oh, wait. No, I still got stats. We're good. I'm not too bad. Bit warm, because it's still really hot here. So, to do that, I was standing here. Was it here? It was here. Aiming there. 1, 2, 3. Sheath. I don't think you can do this from here. I think we will hit a kill zone. But, yeah. It's a shame. I should just DM Roya and be like, hey, can you add a hole right there for the player to fall through? We were. Alessandro and I have been chatting. He's over on the YouTube side of things. We just did really stupid things. Oh yeah. So we skipped 4 maps. I should just suicided because that would have been faster than climbing these stairs. Well, I don't need this. So we're gonna swap this. We'll do it again so that Tay can see. And here I thought my Machinarium to Desert Mirage skip was cool. Now we're 2 maps further away and doing it. Yeah, that's gonna kill me. Aha. Right here for the spawn. So we're gonna turn on seamless transition so we have. Alright, see you in a bit, Alessandro. So we turn on seamless transition so we can do a load cancel bug. Come up here and we wait 5 minutes while we take the elevator. This is a very bug heavy skip, which is, well, no, there's only one bug. This is the only bug we're doing. This is the load transition, or the load cancel bug. It's one of my favorites. Cue the corny elevator. Oh, you know, I should totally get a elevator music track just for when I'm doing this. We're not even halfway done with this elevator yet. Oh, now we're halfway done. It's so long. It has to unload the level we were in and then reload the next level. And it has to have enough time so that lower end systems can do it. Yeah, that's what seamless transition does. Rather than seeing a loading screen, it uses the elevator. That way it is seamless. You theoretically don't notice, except for that whole black flashing and the fact the elevator takes 10 minutes. But it's a cool feature. I'm glad they have it able to be turned off. We're gonna jump over here. Using that glitch, there are no enemies here now. Those two samurai are no longer here. The flying dragon's not here. Alright, so that kill zone we found before is not going to be here. I'm using the staff to get... Oh, that's tragic. Well, it didn't jump. So, I'm not actually killing anything. I have a perk that whenever I cast an ability or a magic staff projectile, I get a buff that increases my movement speed. So if I can stack it up to 3 times. Yeah, so I'm just shooting off projectiles to buff myself. And then my dumb butt didn't hit jump quick enough, and that's tragic. Yeah. I need all of that movement speed, so I need to be 30% faster to make that jump. Though, to be fair, my character doesn't have points, so I don't actually have max speed, or movement speed. Yeah, 100%. Agility will increase movement speed a little bit, so. But 130% is enough. I'm not sure if it would be easier if I had more, because then I could overshoot the jump. So that might be a problem. To be fair, we almost overshot the jump the first time we made it, so. And now we wait. For a while. I don't know why they didn't... I don't think they made a timer. I think they made a timer. I don't think they made the elevator transition dynamic. I don't know why they didn't. Well, I guess I could guess. It was probably because it needs to teleport somewhere into the map. Because the transition basically goes from Zone A into a purgatory zone where you just kind of loop, and then it goes to Zone B. And they had to pick somewhere. That's probably why. Because you can see that happen on the desert elevator, where you're just kind of not going anywhere but looping. And then the elevator, the zone below you spawns in. And you're at a fixed height at that point. So I'm kind of guessing that's why. I'm sure that made 0 sense, but that's okay. Okay, now for the jump. Line that up. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Now we fall for a very long time. Very, very long time. Oh, Lord. Still going. Oh no. Oh no. No. Oh, I didn't strafe early enough. Okay, so I didn't quite line that up. But that's our target right there. Oh, it's tragic. Okay, so I need to find a better angle. The first time I made the jump successfully, I was steering to the right very early on in the jump, so I need to do that. I need to either do that or I need to find a different angle. Whoops. Almost forgot to turn on the transition again. The thing that will make that the thing that'll make that jump easier is finding the right angle. Which I had to do for the Machinarium to Desert Mirage skip as well. But that angle was a lot easier to find. Mostly because you have more time to air strafe, so there's more margin for error rather than this jump where if you don't have the angle just right, even a degree off and you're gonna miss it by meters and not have time to air strafe at the end. Yeah, good luck finding a bigger jump in, honestly, I would say any game. Yeah, it's definitely a hard jump for sure. Once I figure out the angle, I think it will be a lot easier. But until then, very difficult. But like, even a small little angle change at the top here will make a massive difference in where I end up. Like, I'm doing this, but if I just did like that, that'd be a You know what? That might. Let's try this. So on that corner. This might be too much. We'll see. So we're looking at on that little brick line, aiming at the lower right corner of that darker brick there. And this is looking decent. We won't know till we get past this cloud, though. Or this, like, fake floor. Oh, too far left. Yeah, no, just like that. We were... I don't think I make that either. Yeah, as I said, just that little distance. That little angle change. We miss it by the same amount on the other side. Okay, so I think it needs to be the top of that brick. I think that'll be perfect. It's just amazing to me how much just a little tiny angle change makes such a difference. And up we go. Alright, I think we should be getting into the black transition shortly. Yep, there it is. This isn't too long, and then we can cancel the load transition. And we are here. All right. Right here's pretty good. So the first time we jumped, we went from there. The second time, we went from here. So we're going to go right here this time. Gonna go straight. Hopefully, that was perfect. It is looking good, at least. As far as I can tell. Which isn't very much. Oh no! Now we're gonna miss it again. Hmm. No, it's about the camera angle on the way down, or how much I'm strafing on the way down. Okay, I think I have a better idea of how to do this without there being as much RNG or camera finagling. Basically, we're gonna just get rid of all of our left and right hair strafe immediately. I think that will be the best way. That's kind of what I did the first time by mistake. Otherwise, like, I would have to basically jump, not look down, and land perfect. Like, yeah, I would just look where I need to aim, and then not move the camera. So I would look at the corner, fire my projectiles, put away the staff, jump, and not move the camera at all. Which is doable. But I would like to look down while I'm falling. It's more fun that way. Like, I right now cannot move straight down with the camera very easily because of my hand. Wrapped up in a brace at the moment, so I can't actually grip my mouse and have good control over it. Okay. So, yeah, the plan for this attempt is aim it similar to what I did in the first jump, and then strafe all the way to the right, basically immediately. That way, if I change where I'm looking with the camera, it doesn't actually affect what direction I'm going all that much, if at all. So we're doing this. Fire right here, because before I believe I was shooting here. So we're gonna fire here and immediately strafe once we jump. 2, 3. That might not be enough, we'll see, but maybe. Oh, I don't have enough distance doing that. I'm just gonna die right here. Wait, I can gain distance. Wait, what? Gaining distance by hitting the left key? I'm so confused by this attempt. It's not gonna make it at all, so... Weird. I don't understand what the strafing was doing there, but okay. Yeah, we're missing that by so far. Alright, I'm just gonna have to not move the camera, I think. Yeah, it's so far away. So strafing immediately doesn't work. So I do need to get the angle correct and then not move the camera. I suppose I could just look down when I'm shooting my staff. That would probably be better, so I basically just go like aim there and then run and jump rather than aim. So rather than do this, aim like right here. I think that will be the plan this attempt. Okay. Really want to find that angle. Want this to be consistent. Here is the red light. Okay, so we're gonna aim very close to ourselves this time. Like instead of here. Yeah. So I think here was probably the best. So something. No, but to the right. Maybe that corner? No, it's way too far. That's way too far left, yeah. Maybe right there? Ooh, right there looks good. Oh, but where you're standing. Changes that drastically. Like standing here. Oh, maybe it doesn't. No, it really kind of doesn't. So as long as you're in this general area, seems good enough. Or we can just like, what if we stand like right here? Nah, that's not quite right. Ooh. Foot there. There, maybe? That looks good, actually. So we aim, so our foot, our right foot is like right on that edge. We aim right where this tile with the black cross, right at the corner. Let's try that. And then don't touch, whoops. Don't touch the camera. I said don't touch the camera, me. Easier not to touch the camera on a controller. That's for sure. Once we get past the fake ground here, then we can touch the camera a bit, because we actually know where we're trying to aim for. Oh, that was good. And so now we don't want to overshoot it, so we're pressing backwards and strafing a little to the right here. Oh, it looks like we're gonna make it. Bullseye. Yes. See, it looks like that is the angle right there. Beautiful. We have one more attempt. Just to make sure that wasn't just RNG. Why did I spawn here? Now I have to go reset up my spawn. That's funny though. Alright. So we need to come down here and do one last attempt, and then we'll probably be calling it a stream. Okay. Leave it to me to forget about turning on seamless transition. There, settings. Turn on seamless. One last elevator ride. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know. I can't think of any instance where you would ever use this in any speedrun or anything. Like, it'd be more beneficial to just teleport somewhere else. If you want to unlock Desert Mirage, it just makes more sense to do it via Machinarium rather than Uranopolis with its long loading times. Whereas Machinarium, very fast load. You can also just skip right the desert and then run over to Desert Mirage if you want, but I think you can actually unlock Desert using Desert Mirage. If you go into Desert Mirage... Alright, have a good day, Alessandro. See you later, and thanks for stopping by. If you go into Desert Mirage and then come out and die, you'll end up in Desert, which is interesting. Like, I feel like it's just always faster to go via Machinarium rather than Uranopolis. The only time it might be viable is if you're doing an all-boss run. But, I don't know. I don't think this is a very practical skip. But it is very, very funny. So, we'll do one last attempt. So, right foot on that corner. Staff looking at this corner. 1, 2, 3. Run, jump, and not changing my camera until we get past the ground. I'm curious why the maze is up here. I guess this is supposed to be the desert floor down here. I just find that interesting when this floor is fake and then you have the real end of the world below it. It's weird. Alright, almost allowed to move the camera again. Alright, so it's slightly, yeah. So, ooh. Was that enough? I think it was. I think we still make this. Yeah, we still make it. Sweet, so yes. As long as you correct yourself right as you get in, it seems you can make it. Perfect. Yes, 2 for 2. And with that, we're going to be ending stream here. Thank you everyone for stopping by. Hope you have a great rest of your day, and take care.